Here we are building our model of the Earth-Sun system using GeoGebra. We have reached session 15 where we're going to do some Terminator cleanup. And if you check the comments below, you will see the link to a playlist where you can work through the whole material from the beginning to the end. So we asked you the last time if you could see any problems arising from the equation or inequality that we were using. So we asked you to find the three issues to resolve with using this equation that we had in the form of an inequality. So I'm sure that most of you found that because the cotangent of orbit is equal to the cosine of orbit divided by the sine of orbit, whenever sine of orbit is 0, we're going to get divide by 0. So I'll let you fill in the blanks at the two spots that's going to occur. But did you spot the third issue? I would be curious to know. Let us know in the comments below. Before we solve our issue with dividing by 0 at 0 degrees and at 180 degrees or pi, let's find our third problem. So watch what happens when orbit goes around. It's doing great, it's doing great, it's doing great. It's a little, now what happens? See the problem? Now the wrong side of the Earth is. So our third issue is that when the orbit is greater than 180 degrees, the wrong side of the Earth is illuminated. So we're going to fix those issues by making 4 different Terminator inequalities. So we're going to have one for the December Terminator, one for the June Terminator. This term 1 is the one we already made. And then for the second half of the year, we're going to have another Terminator inequality, which as you can see here is going to point in the opposite direction. And remember, you don't need to worry about the color of the Terminator region because you're just going to be hiding that object. And then we're going to make 4 different illuminations for the different times of the year. So for the December solstice, we will take the intersection of our inner Earth and our December Terminator. And for the illumination for the first half of the year, we will take the inner Earth intersected with the Terminator 1. For the second half of the year, we will take the inner Earth intersected with Terminator 2. And for the June solstice, we'll take the inner Earth intersected with the June Terminator. Then we're going to specify when a particular illumination should be displayed. As you can see here, when you're in basic, this is what it will look like. You can change the color to yellow by going into the color tab. And when you go into the advanced tab, you'll see the condition to show the object, and you can fill in the range that will work. And as a hint, remember in GeoGebra, if you type 1 deg or 179 deg, etc., that's how you can fill in degrees. So that's the Terminator cleanup articulated, and the next step will be to do the December Terminator. We will see you then.